Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Mascoutah High School. Tonight from Mascoutah High School Gymnasium, it is a Lady Indian basketball night as the Indians come back to town after a holiday tournament as they get ready to take on the Salem Wildcats. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Owen Dressler on hand. Lexi Polsander will be on hand as behind the camera. This is an Indian team coming off a bit of a tough stretch. In the holiday tournament as they come off a holiday tournament in which they go 1-3. Lose losses to Oakville and Centralia. They did have a win against Belleville West. They've got Salem here tonight. And Salem, a 9-7 team, trying to pick up a W design. The Indians come in at 6-6, which means a double win total from a year ago. They doubled that win total last year, a 3-28 record. This year already at 6-6, and the Indians hoping for a victory tonight in what is sure to be a tough week ahead. They have Triad coming up tomorrow night right here at 6 o'clock, and then on Friday, it's a mega night in Basalto Civic Memorial. The Indians trying to pick up that one. So a tough week as the Indians try to get this one here tonight. Trying to pick up the win over Salem. The Indians come in against 6-6. Shooting-wise, the Indians come into the night led by Harper Whitworth, 62% for the floor. 62% for the floor. Of anybody else that's had a considerable number of shooting attempts, that would be Avery Boehm coming in at 39% for the floor. 39% for the floor. In terms of threes for the Indians, it is Chichi Uptergrove, 6 of 26 to shoot 23% from behind the arc. The Indians getting healthy, but also not at the same time. They are back. Avery Youngwalter is back tonight. Molly Withrow is back as well, so a couple of good people to have back as well. No Ava Headley tonight. She will not be able to participate this evening, so you're going to get some playing time from some Callie Coonses, some Avery Stogners. In fact, Avery Stogner turned 16 today, her birthday. And Coach Katie Elby told me just a little bit ago that she will get the start. So the birthday girl, 16 years old, got her driver's license earlier today. She will get the start here this evening. Scoring-wise for the Indians, points per game numbers. Harper Whitworth comes in 13 points per game. Avery Boehm comes in at 11. The Indians have played 12 games. Whitworth has missed 2. Boehm has not missed 1. And of course, you could chalk up part of the reason the Indians have played better this year is the fact that they have had Harper and they've had Whitworth, and Boehm consistently all season. Both of those girls missed a considerable chunk of time a year ago. So certainly something to be said for them both being healthy. And instead of at this point of the season, 2-10 record. Like it was last year, you're looking at 6-6. So certainly a good sign. So the Indians trying to pick up a victory here this evening. The Indians were at one point at their best. They were 5-2 after they beat Waterloo back on December 12th. They've lost 4 of their last 5 to be now 6-6. And 2 of those losses came in the holiday tournament. But now back to regular play, back to business as usual. School started back today, and so now the girls get a shot to prove what they are worth. It's the Indians and the Wildcats. You're watching Indian basketball on the Indian Sports Network.
Warrior Logo Wear doesn't just print gear. Since 2018, we've been helping organizations build identity, unity, and pride through high-quality branded merchandise and streamlined fulfillment solutions. Want to simplify your branded merchandise and look great doing it? Just contact us at info@warriorlogowear.com or call our number at 618-566-6864. You can also visit our location at 12 East Main Street, Mascoutah, Illinois, 62258.
Let's play basketball indeed. It's a Monday night and we are ready to go. The Indians win the opening tip, and here we go on a Monday night. Uptergrove trying to bounce one into Bame, the ball comes loose, so we're going to get a quick jump ball signal. That means it'll go to the Wildcats. Salem will take possession 10 seconds in and the Indians win the opening tip. Salem takes the basketball. This one over to Mara Johnson. Gives it across for Hannah Smith. Smith gets it over. This is Smith down inside looking for Johnson. Dribbles in and traveled. And now back the other way. 7:33 to go. In this opening quarter, Bame to inbound for the Indians. Bame gets it up to Grove, who sends it across for Stogner. Stogner down to the right wing. The birthday girl turns 16 today. Gets this one out of the wing up to Grove over to Whitworth, trying to drive down the left side. The left corner for Killian. Out for Stogner. Swings it over to up to Grove, who takes it down to the corner. Baseline for Bame. Gets it out. Whitworth has Johnson on her, trying to drive to the block. Gets it out for Stogner. Stogner off for Killian. Up top, swings it across for Whitworth, drives it into the elbow. Whitworth bounces it back out. Killian over to up to Grove, fake the three, drives right elbow and threw it over the head of Bame, who just barely tipped it. And back the other way to the Wildcats, 6:57 to go in the first. No shot clock this evening. Salem has not played a game with a shot clock yet this year, so the Indians will have to adjust to that. Jordan Kessler takes it across the timeline, bounces it across. Katie Sellers trying to go to the elbow, gets it blocked, or tipped, I should say, by Whitworth. The Sellers put it in, and the Wildcats strike first tonight. And they come out in a press. Bame has it down on the Indian block. Uptergrove gets it across the line to Stogner. Up the right side, Stogner has it stolen away. Jordan Kessler the other way, down the lane she goes. From behind, Uptergrove got a hand on it, and a foul into the line she goes.
Mascoutah foul on Gigi Uptergrove. Jordan Kessler to shoot 2 for the Lady Wildcats.
So Kessler will shoot for 2. And the first free throw is good. 3-0 Salem. 6:28 to go in the first quarter. Kessler puts the second one in, and it's a 4-0 lead for the Wildcats. Bame gets it across for Whitworth. Nearly had it stolen away by Mara Johnson. Whitworth dribbles up the left side, now to the corner for Killian, into Whitworth, who's going to go up off the glass, didn't go, gets her own rebound, takes the dribble, going to go back up and get fouled this time, and she will head to the free throw line.
Salem foul, Mara Johnson.
And they call that one Mara Johnson. Whitworth will shoot 2. 42% free throw shooter on the year, and she puts the first one in to get the Indians on the board. Whitworth puts in her second and goes as well. So the Indians cut the lead in half with a couple of free throws. Jordan Kessler up the right side over the timeline. Has it in the air. Kessler across Benjamin. Benjamin sends it over to Smith. Smith to the wing. Kessler trying to get it out of the corner. Salem with a 4-2 lead and 9-7 record in the Cahokia Conference. There's a travel for Katie Sellers. And back the other way comes the basketball. Wildcats in their conference. I'll tell you that in just a second. Stogner takes the inbound. And she threw it away from Bame. Bame got a hand on that one, similar to a few moments ago. Salem is 2-2 in the Cahokia Conference. Play in that conference. Bree Central, Columbia Dupo. Mara Johnson dishes it off Smith. Kessler along 2. And that one off the back iron didn't go, and we get a whistle on the back end. And they're going to give it to the Indians. It looks like they might have a foul. And they do. Mara Johnson called for the foul.
Salem foul, Mara Johnson.
Second of the quarter for Salem. Either team has called a timeout. 5:34 to go. Again, the Cahokia Conference: Central, Dupo, Columbia, Freeburg, Oakville, Redbuds, Sparta, Valmeyer, Westglen, East Alton, Wood River, Chester, and Roxana joined a couple of years ago. Salem planning to exit the conference as this one is stolen away. It'll be Katie Sellers trying to go the other way. Gets it too hard off the glass. Updergrove has it backed away, and it's going to stay with the Indians. And all those teams in the conference, there's 3 divisions in the Cahokia Conference. And both Jerseyville, Waterloo, and Civic Memorial all to join the conclusion at the beginning of the 2026 27 academic school year. Whitworth out to Killian. So 3 Mississippi Valley teams will be joining that conference. As it goes a travel from Bain. 4:58 to go in a 4-2 game. And of course the Indians and Triad will join the Southwest Conference. And Highland the one left on its own. 4:53 to go in the opening quarter. Bounce across. This is Kinley Egan. Out of the right wing for Kessler. Gets it up top. Sellers downtown 3. Short. And the rebound Bame, who snouts it away from Kessler. 4:32 to go. Up to Grove ahead. Out of the baseline goes Stogner. Whitworth into the lane, going to try to throw one up. She will draw a foul, and now she'll go back to the free throw line. 4:26 to go in the first quarter. Indians trailing the Wildcats if you're just joining us. It's going to be the 3rd foul of the quarter. Or excuse me, that's going to be the first free throw did not go.
Salem foul on Katie Sellers. Arthur Whitworth shooting 2 shots for the Indians.
The Indians this year, they've only made 3 3-pointers. Harper Whitworth. This makes the second one, so the Indians trailing by 1. And it's an Indian team that is inconsistent from where they shoot from. Their best shots are just to the left of the hoop and just to the right, but up near the elbow. Just to the left hoop, down to the block, and just to the right, down to the elbow. Here's Kale Benjamin trying to go to the corner. And then a shot from Kessler. And a loose ball. Whitworth trying to grab it. Whistle and a jump ball to the Indians. Here's Coons, hands it up the right side, gives it back to Killian. Killian trying to take it left. Killian down to the left block, and a travel underneath, and back to Salem. In this 1-point affair. Kessler up the floor, 3:54 remaining in the opening quarter. 3 fouls to 1, Salem has fouled 3 times. Kessler gives it off for Sellers. Gives this one away to Hannah Smith, who's going to take a jumper, didn't go. Coon's going to get the rebound. And now Updergrove will take it up the left side. Updergrove swings it across, Killian to the corner. Pulls it off the eye in the arc, gives now to Whitworth. Whitworth down to the corner. Whitworth going to take a jumper, didn't get it. Short, Coon's going to steal the ball for the rebound. Going to try to go back up, didn't go. And the rebound goes to the Wildcats, Hannah Smith. Here's Sellers down the right side. Going to go on Stogner. And a foul and free throws. Now call that one on Stogner.
Katie Sellers shooting 2 for Salem.
3:17 to go in the first, and the free throw good from Sellers. And it's 5-3 Wildcats, 3:17 to go in the first. Bame checks back out of the game, and Callie Coons will go take a seat on the bench. And that one is good. Shelby Johnson checks out of the game for Salem. Bame to inbound for the Indians, off to Updergrove. Updergrove back to Bame in the middle of the floor, swings it left side for Whitworth, up still on the Still on the Indian side of the timeline. Got to get it across. Stogner down to the top corner. Gets it across the timeline. Down to the corner for Upton Grove. Off the handle of the pass. And it trickles out of bounds. 3:04 to go. 6-3 Wildcats lead. 3:04 to go first quarter. 6-3 the Wildcats on top. Addison Lever to inbound. Gives it out to Shelby Johnson from left to right down across the timeline. Indians not coming out of the press. Johnson to the elbow. Pulls it out. Dribbles now to her left with her right hand. Now going to go back to the right elbow. Gives to Kessler. Head of the lane. Spins down to the right block. Splits defenders and puts one in off the glass. 8-3 Wildcats by 5. Upton Grove down on the sideline. Gets it back to Bame. Over the logo. Takes it now. Swing to the left elbow for Baylor Finley just into the game. Upton Grove to the corner. Now gets it back up to Bame up top. 2:35 to go. Clear to the corner for Finley. Finley back over to Upton Grove. She'll drive down to the lane to the block. Splits her out to the defender and just throw it off the glass. Ball comes loose and the rebound Kinley Egan. Gets it back. This one across. Addison Lever to the right wing. Trying to get it in the corner. Kessler not open. Gets it back up top for Shelby Johnson. Into the lane. Takes the jumper off the glass and good. 10-3. 7-point lead for the Wildcats and the Indians take a timeout. 2 minutes, 12 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. This is Indian Basketball on the Indian Sports Network.
Your home is everything to you, and we know that. The law office of Misty L. Webbles is your hometown hero when it comes to managing your home and belongings. Practicing in estate planning, estate and trust administration, and real estate and guardianship, Misty's law office's goal is to protect you and your family. After graduating from McKendree and St. Louis University, Misty Webbles has worked in Mascoutah for years and knows the importance of our community. Don't let anyone else handle your family. Trust Mascoutah, trust Misty Webbles.
.212 to go in the opening quarter. Indians trailing by 7 to the Salem Lady Wildcats as the Indians try to pull out a win to go 7-6 before a tough week ahead. Indians out the timeout, get it over to Avery Stogner. They take it up from right to left. Ball comes loose. Baylor Finley trying to get it away, and it's stolen by Mara Johnson. Down to the block. Loose ball, kickoff. Down to the corner, out of bounds to the Indians. It last one off of Addison Lever. 2:02 remaining in the first. 10-3 Lady Wildcats. Bame to inbound from the sideline just in front of the Indian bench. Good press by the Wildcats. Finally gets it over to Whitworth, top corner across the left timeline. Takes it down to the wing. He's got to get around some defense. Gets it over to Killian. Looks inside, wide open Avery Bame. Takes a layup and it rolls off the brim and comes down to the rebound Katie Sellers. He's going to try to take it down the right side of the lane. Feeds it through the lane to Kessler, to Kinley Egan, and it went straight through her hands and back to the Indians. 1:45 to go in the opening quarter. Bame had a wide open layup. Couldn't quite put it in, and then Katie Sellers was trying to find Egan through the lane, and she had to go through her hands. Stogner to Bame. Bame trapped, now dribbles to her right, gets it over to Killian. Up the right side of the floor, trying to go down to the corner. Killian picks up her dribble, double teamed, and threw it away into the hands of the Wildcats. Here is Shelby Johnson trying to get it down low. Egan underneath, going to go up on Whitworth, who got a hand on it, no foul. Back out, Sellers long to 15-footer and buried it. 12-3 Wildcats, 1:15 to go. And we get a whistle coming up the other side. And they're going to call a foul on the Wildcats. That is Hannah Smith, the fourth of the quarter for Salem. And that means the next Indian foul will be bonus free throws. So 12-3. Upton Grove takes it up the timeline. 1:06 to go in the opening. Upton Grove dribbles to her right. Now to the corner for Stogner. Stogner trying to find someone to go, dribbles back to the right wing, lifts it off to Updergrove to the corner. Updergrove dribbles to her right, gives to Killian. Killian, Bame, dribbles down to the left side, and it's stolen away. Down the floor. 40 seconds to go on the foul on the other end. Free throws for Kessler, the foul on Stogner.
Jordan Kessler to shoot 2 for Salem.
And the free throw is good. 13-3, 35 seconds to go. Up to go through it over the hand of Whitworth. Callie Coons checks back into the game. Coming up the right side, pulling it back a little bit. Coming up the floor off of Updergrove. Updergrove trying to take it up the left side of the floor, threw it over the head of Bame. Down the floor, Kessler trying to bounce it through into the hands of, and it's loose. Bame had it, and now a whistle as time runs out. And we did get a foul at the end of the quarter, and that will do it. The Indians, they called a foul on Hannah Smith, and there's going to be free throws at the end of the quarter for Avery Bame. She'll get to shoot 2 as the quarter came to an end. Due to that being the 5th foul, and the Indians having the bonus time. First free throw is off the rim and off the glass, no. Second free throw, no good off the back rim. And that's the end of the opening quarter. Indians trail the Wildcats 13-3. This is Indian basketball on the Indian Sports Network.
Rinsing Ag Solutions owner Andrew Rinsing puts his many years of agricultural experience to work. We serve neighbors, friends, and family who we are honored to call customers. We employ a business model that prioritizes farmers. We're able to offer premium products at the lowest possible prices. We also offer drone and ground rig spraying services for farmers and sell Pioneer seeds. To learn more about Rinsing Ag Solutions, visit our website, rinsingagsolutions.com.
Eight minutes. New fresh 8 minutes on the clock. Salem has the basketball to start the second quarter. Shelby Johnson on the left wing, trying to find somewhere to grip this one. Gets it out to Kessler. To Sellers, rather, down to the corner. Dishes it back up top. Here's Kale Benjamin, going to go to the right elbow and break it off the back iron. And the rebound, Harper Whitworth. Dishes it across for Killian. Killian up the left side, trying to go down the floor. Dishes it off to Stogner, down to the corner. And the travel down to there. 7.5 to play in the second. Gail Benjamin. Shelby Johnson takes it across the timeline. Dribbles to her right. Now trying to get down to the corner. Gives it out to Sellers into the lane. Down the right block. Going to throw one off the window with a foul, and she'll go to the line. They're going to call that one on Hannah Killian. That'll be her second of the evening. Sellers will shoot two.
Katie Sellers at the line for Salem.
And the first free throw is good. Second free throw is going to bounce off the back rim. Bain going to make up the rebound. Killian the other way. She'll dribble to her right. Now sends it ahead for Upter Grove. Upter Grove trying to find somewhere to go with it. He now takes it down, dishes it off Stogner. Stogner going to take a three try. Off the back of the rim, didn't go. And the ball's going to come out. It's going to be a jumper. And the Indians will keep possession. Killian to inbound. Gets it out, Whitworth on the wing. Whitworth sends it back to Upter Grove. Starting five on the floor right now for the Indians. Upter Grove to the wing. Trying to dish it off to Bame. Keeps it alive. Killian to the right wing. Dribbles down to the left. Gives it back to Bame. Bame swings it over to Upter Grove. Upter Grove down to the baseline. Dishes it back out. Killian to the corner. Whitworth. Whitworth's going to take a dribble. Head of the lane, she goes. She'll throw up a floater off the back of the rim. Didn't get it. Gets her own rebound. Going to go back up off the window and puts it in. 14-5, 6:28 to go in the second. On the left side, Kessler. Kessler going to give to Sellers, who dribbles left elbow, dishes it back out. And here's Gail Benjamin to the right wing. Three for Kessler. It's off the left mark. Whitworth a rebound to Upter Grove. 6:09 remaining in the second. Upter Grove gets it out. Whitworth, Stogner to Whitworth. Whitworth down to the elbow. Going to throw one up off the glass. It's going to fall out. It's Kessler the rebound for Salem. And over to Benjamin. Benjamin takes it up the right side. 5:54 to go in the second quarter. Benjamin down to the baseline. Gets around Whitworth, and then it's tipped. Whitworth takes it back. Up ahead for Stogner. Stogner down the right side into Killian. Trying to go to the baseline. Going to throw one up off too hard off the glass. And the rebound, Kessler. Bounces it over to Benjamin. Up the right side. Benjamin to the right wing. And her pass is tipped out, but it's going to stay with Sellers. Bounces it underneath. Chance from Maura Johnson to go up off the glass. Didn't go. Loose ball kept by Killian. And over to Stogner. 5:19 to go in the second quarter. 14-5 Salem. To the right side for Upter Grove. Upter Grove over to Killian. Holds it up at the top. Now over to the right side, Stogner. Down to the corner, Upter Grove. Upter Grove dribbles over to her left. Now down to the right baseline. Trying to get it out to Whitworth behind the arc. Into Bame. And a foul underneath. And a foul on the floor as well. 5 minutes remaining in the second. Bailiff Finley checks into the game for the Indians. Now we're going to get a Salem timeout. This is Indian basketball on the Indian Sports Network.
Rinsing Ag Solutions owner Andrew Rinsing puts his many years of agricultural experience to work. We serve neighbors, friends, and family who we are honored to call customers. We employ a business model that prioritizes farmers. We are able to offer premium products at the lowest possible prices. We also offer drone and ground rig spraying services for farmers and sell Pioneer seeds. To learn more about Rinsing Ag Solutions, visit our website, rinsingagsolutions.com.
Five minutes to go in the second quarter. Five minutes to go in the second quarter. The Indians trailing 14-5. 6-6 Indians, 9-7 Wildcats. Killian looking to inbound onto the baseline, gets it back out for Whitworth. Whitworth takes it underneath. Bame going to go up off the glass, too strong, and Shelby. Oh, but Bame picks up the rebound, going to go back up off the window, and that one's going to fall. Indians are within 7. They've cut the lead in half. 14-7. 4:46 to go in the second quarter. Shelby Johnson out of the wing for Sellers. Katie Sellers looking in for Kessler. Kessler going to go for 3. Short, off the mark. It's going to go out of, no, it's going to stay inbounds. And now Stogner up the right side of the floor. Trying to go all the way. Loose ball, tops out of bounds. Back to Salem. Shelby Johnson up the right side, trying to go somewhere down the left wing to the wing. Gets it out, left elbow, Kessler out to Benjamin. Benjamin to Johnson to the left side. Into the lane, off to Sellers to the elbow. Out for Kessler to the right elbow again. Give to Benjamin, she'll into the lane, just in front of the free throw line, bury the J. 16-7, 3:58 to go.
Set your feet, kids. Set your feet. Just a charge.
Underneath, and Killian able to find the bucket. 16-9, 3:47 to go. Second quarter, Indians trailing by 7. Johnson to the corner. Down to the elbow. Johnson goes. Killian tried to get a 3. It bounces off. Whitworth the rebound. 3:27 to go. Bayla Finley up the right side of the floor. Sends it across. Stogner up the wing. Down to the corner. Killian. Killian to the left corner. Dribbles up the right side. Gives to Finley, who takes it left side. 3:15 to go. Over to Bame. Bame between the circles. Just holds it off to Stogner. 3:07 to go. Stogner down the right wing to the baseline. Stogner gets it out for Finley. Finley off across for Killian. Killian to the right side. Going to give to Stogner. Stogner going to look inside. Bame off the glass, and it's good. 16-11. The Indians within 5. 2:49 remaining in the second quarter. 2:44 to go. Right side now, Kessler to Benjamin. The elbow. And it's good. 18-11, 2:32 to go. Killian up, Killian on a press, trying to break around a press. Gets it across to Bame over the line. Down to the corner, Bayla Finley. 2:23 to go. Finley off to Killian. Killian looking underneath Stogner. Looks inside, and the ball's knocked away. Stays with the Indians. It went off the hands of Sellers. Updergrove checks out of the game for the Indians. Hannah Killian will take herself to the bench. Updergrove in the corner. 2:13 to go. Updergrove takes it now out for Stogner. Stogner to the right side, give to Finley. Back to Updergrove to the right wing. Now drives down to the corner. Updergrove goes up short, didn't go, and now Updergrove, we're going to get a jump ball. It's going to go to Salem. 18-11, 1:58 remaining in the second. (18-11). The Indians trailing by 7. Down to the wing, Kessler to Sellers. Gonna lay one off the glass, didn't go. Whitworth gets the rebound. Lost the handle on it. Updergrove couldn't corral it. And a good rebound attempt by Whitworth goes for naught as the Indians will have to give it back up. 1:45 to go in the second quarter. Kessler inbounds. Egan gets it out to Sellers. Now to the corner. Right corner 3 for Kessler. Off the long rim. And Updergrove's going to get the rebound. Gets it over to Stogner. Stogner drives it up the right side of the floor. Gets it out to Finley. Finley now over to Stogner. To the corner for Bame. Bame down inside the lane. Gets it down to Updergrove. Downtown. Dribbles to her left off a screen from Bame. Cuts the other way. To the corner Whitworth. Whitworth going to drive. Whitworth out to Finley. Finley to Bame. Downtown. Having to deal with Hannah Smith. Bame trying to drive in. Bounces it back out Updergrove. Into the lane she goes. We got a foul underneath. And they're going to call the foul, and I just knew it. Updergrove to inbound. Looks inside. Whitworth. Out. Finley. Off the glass, didn't go, and a rebound the other way. Ahead for Kessler. Kessler underneath, gonna throw it up, didn't get it. Coming back the other way, loose ball, still gonna come down. Jump ball, Indian ball, 50 seconds to go. Hannah Killian and Kelly Coons will check into the game. Avery Bame and Bayla Finley check out. 50 seconds remaining, 18-11. Killian to inbound. Killian over to Whitworth. Whitworth up to Coons. Coons takes it up the right side. Down to the corner, up to Grove. Out to Whitworth. Whitworth trying to get off the window, and it's good. 18-13, 31 seconds to go in the second as we approach the half here in Mascoutah. And that one is good as well now for the Wildcats, and now up to Grove. Trying to take it down the right side, up to Grove, takes it up off the glass, didn't go. And the rebound to the Wildcats, 14 seconds to go. Kessler down the right side. Pulls it off, gives to Hannah Smith. Down to the elbow, 7 seconds left to the corner for Kessler. Kessler gonna try to make a drive to the down the baseline. Now out to Smith, then inside Egan, and no time off. And that is the end of the first half here on the Indian Sports Network. 2013 at the half. This is Indy Basketball on the Indian Sports Network.
It's 13. It's halftime. Hey, she's never leading like that. That's a gimme.
Getting ready to start the second half. The Indians trailing by 7:20 to 13 here on the Indian Sports Network. Indians trying for their 7th win. The Indians up trailing here on this Monday night. This one off here is Sellers, knocked away by Updergrove. Kessler to inbound for Salem. 7:49 to go out to Sellers. Sellers up down the floor, trying to dish it off. Here's Hannah Smith. Smith to Kessler from down the free throw line didn't go. Updergrove the rebound. Updergrove takes it up the floor, gets it ahead, trying to find someone, and didn't find anybody. Benjamin to inbound, gets it out to Sellers. Sellers takes it up the floor, trying to find someone to go, gets it ahead. Down the block, Kessler up off the window, and it's good. Stogner to Updergrove over to Bame. 7:14 remaining. Bame takes it back the wing, gets it ahead, and threw it away. Up the world, trying to bounce it underneath. Sellers got it. 7:04 to go. We get a timeout taken by the Indians. This is Indian Basketball on the Indian Sports Network.
My team and I are independent financial advisors that help families with their investment, retirement, and wealth management goals. Our mission is to provide premier financial services. Community financial advisors assist clients in making educated decisions about their future by providing a wide range of financial and investment planning services.
To contact your local financial advisor, Matt Schroeder, call 618-607-8066. For any additional information, visit communityfinancial.com.
Indian basketball out of the timeout. Avery Bame to inbound for the Indians. Trying to get it out of the timeline. Got to get it. Did not get it in time. Salem keeps possession. with 13. Salem has the lead. Neither team has committed a foul. Here's a long two off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Mara Johnson. And now we'll get a whistle. And the jump ball belongs to the Indians. Killian trying to bounce it somewhere into the hands of Hannah Smith. To Kessler off the glass, it in. Dame to Stogner, down to Whitworth. Whitworth throws it off the window, got the bucket and the foul. 6:40 remaining in the third.
Salem foul on Caleb Benjamin. The basket is good. Harper Whitworth at the free throw line for Mascoutah.
Whitworth's free throw doesn't go, and the rebound, Dame. Back up. Oh, and it's good. 26-17, the lead is 9. Kessler across for Cale Benjamin. 6:29 to go in the third. Benjamin going to take a 15-footer and get it to go. 28-17, 6:22 to go in the third quarter. DeRay Collier out of the game, trying to take it up the floor. She gets it across the timeline, trying to go the way. Find Stogner. Ball dropped to the bounce, and Hannah Smith stepped out of bounds, trying to take it the other way. Killian gets it into the hands of Kessler. And Salem will take it the other way. Hannah Smith over to Sellers. Euros to the lane, falls off the iron. No offensive rebound from Mara Johnson, didn't go. And a foul coming down.
Mascoutah foul.
And the foul on Whitworth. Johnson to inbound. Kessler into Johnson. Johnson going to turn on Whitworth, get the bucket and a foul. And the Wildcats hit 30. 5:55 remaining. That one again on Whitworth.
Mascoutah foul on Harper Whitworth. The basket is good.
So Johnson will shoot one. 5:55 to go in the third. And the free throw is no good. Loose ball though, and a chance for the offense to get something. Seller is going to go up, and it's blocked by Killian. And now we got a loose ball and a foul.
Salem foul on Jordan Kessler.
Don't let her push you.
Collier up the floor and a foul. And they call that for on Shelby Johnson.
Salem foul on Shelby Johnson.
Beam from the sideline in front of the Indian bench.
Not with any help.
Beam dumps it off for Collier. Collier takes it to the right side. Trying to find somewhere, and this Killian cutting to the basket. And it goes out of bounds, Salem ball. Nope, excuse me, Indian ball. Kinley Egan checks into the game for Salem. Throws it away. Being trying to get it out of bounds off Salem, but it was kept in by Sellers. Sellers down the lane, Euros her way to the basket, didn't go. Rebound Collier. And then Collier takes it up the floor, gets it to Whitworth, who's going to put one in, didn't get it, gets her own rebound, goes back and in. 30-19, 11-point lead. Johnson dumps it underneath by Sellers. 5:09 to go. Sellers off the elbow to Kessler, going to go up, and a foul. Killian trying to block it.
Mascoutah foul on Hannah
Killian's second of the evening.
Jordan Kessler to shoot 2 shots for Salem.
And the free throw is good. Chichi Uppergrove checks in. Avery Beam to the bench. And the second free throw goes as well. Killian to inbound for the Indians. 5:06 remaining, getting to Collier. Collier trying to get it up the left side, gets it to Whitworth. Whitworth. Out of the wing for Killian. Killian trying to pull it out, gets it over to Updergrove. Updergrove to Collier. Collier on the wing. Collier trying to go to the basket and misses it off the back rim. Killian got the rebound, and then it goes out of bounds. And it was not touched by an Indian. It was not touched by a Wildcat, rather. Only by Indians. Kel Benjamin to inbound for Salem. Baseball pass is going to be taken by Shelby Johnson. Johnson dumps it underneath. Egan up with it, didn't get it. Back to Johnson to the corner. Johnson is going to get called for a travel. And the Indians will take the ball back.
What, at half, we're going to decide that we're not going to call half the calls now? Thank you, water.
Updergrove. Updergrove to Collier. Collier takes it back. Loose ball. Collier trying to direct some traffic and a foul.
Salem foul on Shelby Johnson.
Down the other way, Kessler puts it in. (34-19), 3:47 to go. Collier has it up the wing, trying to find someone to go. Gives it over to Updergrove. Updergrove to Bame. Bame now to Collier. Left corner three from Collier off the short front of the rim. Back the other way, Sellers. Nearly had it lost. And Settlers up the right side. Trying to go all the way, gets nearly untouched, and then a collision, and a charge is called. And the Indians will take it back. That's going to be the 5th foul of the quarter on Salem, and it was the 5th foul. That should have been free throws, and they didn't call them. Loose ball taken away by Indians, and a foul on the other end. Molly Withrow checks into the game for the Indians. Kessler to inbound for Salem, 3:15 remaining. And a couple of the officials having a conversation. And now one of them walking over to the scorer's table.
Here comes Ghost. Get off my train!
Okay, so I think now they've repositioned and said that it was the 4th foul. This one is no good. Here's her offensive rebound though. Hannah Smith trying to work it on Bame. Up the right wing. And a ball and a foul called on Updergrove.
Mascoutah foul, Chichi Updergrove. Caleb Benjamin at the line.
That's the 5th foul of the quarter for the Indians. And the free throw good from Benjamin. 35-19, 3 minutes to go in the 3rd. And that one is good. 36-19, 3 minutes remaining. Updergrove up the floor, now dribbling back to her right, gets it over to Coons. Coons takes it up the right side, trying to find somebody to go, dishes it off. Stogner off to Updergrove. On the wing, Updergrove off to Bame. Bame dribbles to her left, trying to find Stogner. Got tipped away. Stogner recovers. 2:35 remaining. Stogner to Updergrove. Updergrove down to the left side, trying to drive it into the lane. Here's Withrow, left wing three. It's good! The first basket that Molly Withrow takes all year, and it goes from 3. Kessler the other way, trying to go to the basket, gets it up off the back of the rim, didn't go. Coons the rebound, out to Updergrove. 2:11 to go, Updergrove down the lane, and we get a charging foul. Now, here's the thing. While it may be correct call, it was not called when
Mascoutah foul, Chichi Updergrove.
Ray Collier will check into the game for Callie Coons. And just went out. Kessler takes it up the right side. Kessler dribbling to her left. Now takes it to her right of the elbow, down the right lane. Spins, gonna pull up for the jumper off the window, no. Rebound is gonna belong to Addison Lever. Out to Benjamin. 1:40 remaining in the 3rd. Benjamin takes it to the left side, hands it off. To the elbow. Smith took it away. Dumped it across, down to the corner. Up and in for Egan. 38-22, 1:23 to go. Whitworth trying to find someone to go. Whitworth, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. Gonna stay with the Indians. To the right side. Collier down to the baseline, trying to find somewhere to go, and the travel is called. 1 minute remaining in the third. Once this one in, Sellers takes it to the right. Trying to get it across the timeline. Takes it down, crosses over left side, down to the end of the lane, dishes it off, Smith on the wing. 49 seconds to go. Give now to Johnson. Johnson dishes it, bounces it in for Lever. Lever to Smith, back out Johnson. Johnson takes it to the right, into the lane she goes, dishes it off for Sellers. Sellers gonna go up with it and missed it short. And now here's Smith. Smith out, Sellers down the lane, up off the window, falls off, loose ball, is gonna get grabbed by Egan. And Egan's gonna go up with it, didn't go. And now Killian's gonna get the rebound for the Indians, 10 seconds to go. Collier takes it the other way, 38-22, approaching the end of the third. 5 seconds to go to Killian. Killian dribbles to her right, 3 seconds to go, 2, loose ball, and that's gonna end the quarter. And we're still gonna get a free throws from Killian. Second time tonight that a foul's been called at the end of the quarter. Killian will get to shoot 2. 38-22 the score. Killian puts the first one in. Killian this year. And she puts both of them in. At the end of 3, Wildcats 38, Indians 24. This is Indy Basketball on the Indian Sports Network.
Hey guys, what's up? Today, I'm back with another video. I'm gonna teach you guys how to throw football. Whoa. That was hard to watch. Not only the audio is bad, but the video quality too. If your internet looks like this, look no further. Whisper Internet is the best internet provider in Mascoutah, Illinois, and beyond. So switch today. If interested, head down to 9711 Fuster Road, Mascoutah, Illinois, or call at 1-800-765-7772. Whisper. Service is our passion. Internet is what we do.
Final 8 minutes of this one here tonight. Indians trailing by 14. Up the left side, Kessler trying to give somewhere, and it's thrown away by Collier. Collier going to take it the other way, bounces down to the lane, has it blocked. Ball taken by Whitworth. Whitworth goes up and gets fouled.
Salem foul on Hannah Smith, Parker Whitworth to shoot 2 free throws for the Indians.
Killian, so no free throws made. Taking the other way, Kessler down to the corner. Back out for Sellers, across for Johnson. Johnson takes a dribble, bounces underneath Egan. Gonna go up and did not get it. Loose ball and a foul coming down the other end.
Salem foul on Shelby Johnson.
Hey, don't do that again, kid.
Bame to inbound here for the Indians. 7:14 to go in the game. Bame looking to inbound. Gets it out to, didn't get it to anybody. Ends up sending it to herself, and then it's thrown into the hands of Kessler, who's going to go up off the back of the rim and did not go. Boots ball underneath. Jump ball, Indian ball. Bame trying to find somewhere to go, gets it out to Whitworth. Whitworth's got to drive somewhere, now gets it across the line to Stogner. Stogner gets it down to the corner, now pulls it down for Blue to the corner. Picks up her dribble, now trying to find someone to give it to, and gets it over to Killian, but it's knocked to the bounds. It'll stay with the Indians. 6:51 to go. Passes it into Stogner. Stogner to the baseline, finds Whitworth on the block. Whitworth trying to get somewhere, dishes it out for Collier. Collier down to the wing, gonna put this one up. It did not go. And the rebound for Egan. Gets this one out for Benjamin. 6:35 to go in the quarter, 38-24. Benjamin takes it to the right side. And a whistle's gonna blow. Timeout taken, full by the Wildcats. This is Indy Basketball on the Indian Sports Network.
Your dream home is just around the corner with Capital Construction Homes LLC. Quality finishings, skilled craftsmanship, and innovative design are all within reach here in your hometown. Capital Construction Homes LLC's custom home building has clients become family with our excellent customer service and care. Serving your community since 1994, experience luxury with Capital Construction Homes LLC.
Out of the timeout. Salem has it. Here's Benjamin down to the left side. Benjamin dips it out right wing for Kessler. Sellers goes in to put the bucket in. 6:03 to go, 38-24. 5:58 to go. Bame up at the top. Gives to Killian. Killian down to the baseline, bounces it back for Finley and bounces it into the hands of Cale Benjamin. Loose ball to the baseline, ball's gonna get knocked away, out of bounds, off of the Indians, not Jordan Kessler. Up the left side, here's Kessler down the wing. Pulls it back behind the arc, gives it across out to Sellers. Katie Sellers to the right wing, gives it out to Benjamin. 5:29 to go in the fourth. Now to the wing, Sellers. Now we're going to get a foul here.
Mascoutah foul, Ray Collier.
5:19 remaining in the fourth. 38-24. Out to Sellers, nearly had it picked away by Collier. Collier in the wing. Dumped it off.
Mascoutah foul, Avery Dane.
Foul called there on Bame. Out to Sellers. 5:02 to go in the fourth quarter. Sellers down to the corner. Now back to Sellers and across for Johnson, over to Kessler. Kessler on the wing, trying to find someone to go. Dribbles back down to the right and looks underneath. Underneath of the block, turned and a shot, didn't go. Rebound up again, no. Ball still loose and another jumper, and that one's gonna roll off. Ball comes out again into the hands of Killian. 40-24. Killian out to Coons, and Coons lost it in a foul. 4:31 to go.
Salem foul, Cale Benjamin.
Just one out, trying to find somewhere to go. Killian spins and tries to shoot, and it was blocked. Rebound for Egan. Out to Shelby Johnson, 4:22 to go in the quarter. Indians trailing 40-24. Johnson up at the wing. Dribbles now to her left side of the elbow, into the lane, gonna pull up for a jumper off the window, back on the brick. Didn't go, ball comes down. Rebound for Egan. Loose ball on the bounds off of Whitworth. 4:08 remaining in the fourth. Aaron O'Leary checks into the game, and she'll pull out Harper Whitworth. There's this one out. Here's a three, and it's good from Katie Sellers. 43-24, 4 minutes to go in the fourth. Down the wing, and a travel on Collier. Kessler down the corner, off to Johnson. Johnson pulls it behind the arc, gives to Hannah Smith. 3:41 to go. Smith behind the arc, looks underneath for Egan. Egan trying to go up, gets it off for the glass, didn't go, gets her own rebound, and then tips to Kessler, who's going to throw up a 10-footer. That bounces off the long rim, and it's going to be, we're going to get a foul on, I believe that's going to go on Hannah Killian. 3:29 remaining in the fourth. Looking inside, Kessler going to turn and shoot one off long. Callie Coon's going to get the rebound, and we're going to get a jump ball that's going to go to Salem. Sellers down to Kessler to the baseline. Going to split one up. It's going to trickle short. Ball's loose. Kessler going to get the rebound. We're going to get a jump ball. That's going to go to the Indians. 3:13 to go. Mara Johnson will check back out of the game and send Kinley Egan to the bench. Callie Coons to inbound for the Indians. And now Addison Lever is going to check out of the game and send Kessler to the bench. 3:13 remaining, 43-24. Indians have 4 timeouts remaining, and so do both teams. Underneath, Johnson threw it away, went through the legs of O'Leary. Hannah Smith to the wing. Addison Lever now trying to go to the corner and pulls it back out, gives to Hannah Smith. 3:02 to go. Looking inside, Johnson turns, shoots it, didn't get it. Blue ball on the ground, loose ball stolen away, still loose, and now it's going to get chased down. Bayla Finley couldn't grab it. Johnson gets it out for Sellers. Down to the elbow, Sellers off to the elbow, bounces it underneath. Look to the right wing. 2:40 remaining in the fourth. Down the lane, up and no good. Loose ball grabbed by Collier. Collier will take it down the wing. She lays this one up and in. 43-26, 2:26 to go. Shelby Johnson up the floor, Sellers down the lane. Gonna go on Coons, falling to the ground. Basket up and good for Maura Johnson. 45-26 and a 19-point lead, 2:14 to go. And the Indians take a timeout at 2:10 to go. This is Indian Basketball on the Indian Sports Network.
From the auditorium, where we show the passion and hard work of our students, to the classrooms, where our faculty dedicate themselves to shaping the next generation of scientists and engineers. From the weight room, where we inspire our students to be a better version of themselves, to the courts and fields where history is made and memories are saved. From representing our school to just being a part of the community, we are Mascoutah, the high school of choice.
.210 to go in the opening, 2:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Scout Latham out of the timeout has the basketball. It's bench time for the Indians. Here's Aaron O'Leary over to Avery Youngwalter. Youngwalter over to Molly Withrow, 1:59 to go. Youngwalter gonna get it over to Scout Latham. And we get a foul. And I'm gonna call that foul on Shelby Johnson.
Let it foul out.
There goes the Johnson girls.
Allie Cavins checks out of the game. Underneath, the bounce inside. Here's Mackenzie Simpson. Damali Withrow back into Simpson looking for it. Ball's loose on the ground. And we get a jump that'll go to Salem. 1:45 to go in the fourth. 45-26. Allie Cavins takes it up the right side, gonna give it off to Riley Pennypacker. Back out, trying to get it across. This is Ali Hastetti. Cavins gonna go up and get fouled. And she'll get 2 shots. 1:27 to go, fourth quarter, 45-26. Indians play tomorrow. They have Triad here in Mascoutah at 6 o'clock. That'll be followed by the boys, who will have Riverview Gardens at 7:30. All that action right here on the Indian Sports Network. And that free throw is no good. Second free throw is no good as well. Youngwalter is going to get the rebound and get it out to Mackenzie Simpson. 1:22 to go. This one dished off for Scout Latham. Off to Youngwalter across O'Leary. O'Leary back out for Withrow. 1:14 remaining. Withrow dribbles to the right. Left, now trying to go back left. Gets it across. Latham. Youngwalter. 1:05 remaining. Youngwalter trying to bounce it somewhere. Couldn't get it. Withrow down to the corner. 60 seconds to go. 45-26. Loose ball on the ground. Down the other way. Down the wing. This one out. Cavins gonna go out. 3 ball for Briley Pennybacker. Didn't go. Back off the back rim. Didn't go. Simpson. And back over to Youngwalter, who takes it up the right side. Youngwalter across to Withrow, off to Latham. 32 seconds remaining, 45-26. Bounces it into Simpson. Simpson pulls it back to the left wing, driving down to the corner. Loose ball picked up by Cavens. 22 seconds remaining. Cavens with Latham to guard. Has to get it across the timeline, but a travel is going to send it back the Indian way. 17 seconds to go. Indians will fall to 6 and 7 with this loss tonight. Withrow. Gets it across. Underneath. Colin Simpson goes up and puts the bucket. 45-28. And that is going to do it as Cavens will just dribble this one across the timeline. And that is the end of the ball game, everybody. Final score tonight, 45-28. Lady Wildcats take down the Indians 45-28. For Lexi Pulsander behind the camera, thanks for joining us, everybody. This has been a presentation of the Indians Athletic Department through the facilities of the Indians Sports Network via YouTube.